Welcome back. And let's go ahead and turn over to our local forecast right now. Do apologize that the video was not playing, but we're looking at another chance at strong to severe storms impacting the heartland coming up later on during the day today. So another KTVO weather warn day will be issued for that threat. And starting off with the Storm Prediction Center's convective outlook that I used in the first forecast, there's that slight risk encompassing a vast majority of the heartland, but we also have that enhanced risk just off to the south that I was talking about thanks to a cold front that's going to start lifting up to the north. There's that low pressure system that's still working its way across the Midwest, and where that cold front sets up right now, looking to be pretty much right along the I-70 highway, that's going to decide where the strongest of the storms is going to be found. But we do have some moving into the area right now, especially another line really picking up and developing from the Kansas City metro area, and that's going to continue to pull its way across. Now, we're not looking at these storms really kicking it up a notch and becoming something very dangerous, but we could be looking at a couple embedded stronger thunderstorm cells with periods of heavier downpours, some stronger wind gusts, as well as plenty of lightning. That severe threat is really going to be held for later on during the day today. And here's a look at the national radar where that cold front currently is. So what we're looking at is this low pulling its way off to the northwest, and then this front is going to start to lift up and then settle its way here right across the middle of Missouri. And if we watch that, and if it lifts any farther off to the north, that enhanced risk is going to continue to push farther and farther to the north. So really focusing in on this afternoon as that frontal boundary starts to make its way up in towards the middle of Missouri. So here's a look at the futurecast, and rain showers really picking up in the next hour or so as that line from Kansas City starts to develop and push farther in towards the area, and then it will really start to pull its way off to the northwest or northeast, excuse me. And then we turn over to our threat for that severe round later this afternoon. But taking a look at a lot of our models, that a lot of that development is taking place further out towards the east than what we were looking at on a couple earlier model runs. So our Barron model was pushing things in a lot earlier, closer to like 11 a.m. and noon, which is really not the case. We're really looking for a start time closer to about 2 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and then things really start to explode over the next 2 hours. So by 4 p.m., we're looking at some rather strong development, rather explosive storm potential heading in towards our area. And then we continue to see that frontal boundary pushing off towards the east. And as it does, that's going to help kind of clear things out rather quickly. So over a span of just a few hours, we're going to see storms explode in development from 2 to 4 p.m. and then things starting to quiet down and taper off as we near sundown. So expect to see some cooler and calmer conditions as the sun goes down, and we're going to watch all that cloud cover start to dissipate out as well. And we're going to be looking for some very sunny conditions on Wednesday, but it's going to start to get warm. Despite us seeing winds out of the north, which normally means some cooler air is headed back, yeah, not the case. We're going to continue to warm up, and then even more so on Thursday. Winds picking up out of the south, a huge jump in temperatures, potentially near the triple digits for some of the areas around the KC metro, but we're going to be looking for temperatures near the mid-90s by the time we get into Thursday and Friday. But we are going to be continuously updating, pushing out info on the round of storms headed our way over the next few hours. But stick with us. We'll be right back.